Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafting with Amy. I'm Amy and I only have one DIY today. This is I'm just calling it a rustic Christmas tree sign from using Dollar Tree items. So I had this from fall and I'm going to use the back side of it. I had some technical difficulties, so I'm going to do just one in this video, and then I'm going to see if I can start another craft while this is uploading. I don't know. I've never tried that because it always says not to close the browser out when you're uploading. But I removed the little hanger, and there was a glue dot there. And now I need to get the pumpkin shape cut off. I had just gotten my fall stuff out. I did, I think, 3 or 4 fall videos, and then I had to put all that up and drag out Christmas. So now I'm just going to cut this off with my little X-Acto knife. Now I've cut them off, and I'm going to sand. Now, when I do this, I end up making some of that chipboard or whatever it is. I don't know what this is. Comes off. So I end up taking some spackling and putting it there so it'll end up being smooth. I don't have a lot of strength, so this is where I end up, yeah. But I put the Dollar Tree spackling on it and let it dry and then sand it before I paint it. I had some on the other side too, so I went ahead and did it also. And I put quite a bit because I want to make sure it's filled in. And I put it there because of the craft paper that I put, which I forgot to do. I still need to do it. I remembered it after I put the hanger on, so now I need to take the hanger off and put the craft paper on the back. So now I have drawn out the back windshield and the little place where the plate was and tires, bumper. And I'm going to use this Apple Barrel matte white paint. I'm not real crazy about it. It doesn't give good coverage. But I need to get some more chalk paint because all of mine is dried up really bad. I think I end up giving this 3 coats of the white. So now I have taken, it is Waverly chalk paint, in mineral, and I've done the bumper, and I did the windshield, and I've taken the apple barrel matte black paint for the tires. And I paint the sides because you'll see those. I paint the sides with the white also and the gray. And then I take elephant gray, the apple barrel, and I do around the windshield and that license plate. No, I did the license plate in black, but I end up trimming it out with the elephant gray. And then I did some dry brushing of the gray. And now I'm measuring because I'm going to make a truck bed. And this is where I ended up making 2 truck beds, because I was going to make it the size of what the tailgate was on the other side. And then hubby came in and he poked his head in here and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making a truck bed." Well, you don't need it to be that big. Anyway, long story short, I thought I had deleted this one and included the actual size, but I did the exact opposite. I deleted the actual size of the one I made and left in the little one. So basically, just other than for the way I put it together and stuff, ignore this. That measured to be about 9 inches. So I took 2 popsicle sticks and cut the little rounded ends off. And I can't do this with an X-Acto knife. I have to use, this is a little bitty miter saw, and I have a hard enough time with that. But so that was for the little box. And then I even cut little round dowels to be the support for what they attach to, the sides. So in the one that I end up making, I took 2 popsicle sticks for the length, and I did it 3 high. I measured them out to 9 inches. I used one of those little stir looking sticks to go over the, where they meet, to hold them together. I have a time with this. Boy, I couldn't cut it flat, laying flat. I don't know why, unless it's just because it's so thin. But I made it 3 high. So I did 2 of those, one to go underneath the window of the truck, one to come out for the bed, and then I did 3 high of the smaller ones on the side. And I take the little, like I said, they look like stir sticks to me, and use those to join them together. And then I take the little round ones and put them in the corners to have something, for stability and to attach. And I use wood glue and hot glue. Because like I said, once I made this box, I was like, it's too small, or bed. So I went and made the other one, but I deleted the other one, making it. So this one's only 2 high, 2 popsicle sticks high. And I knew that wasn't what I wanted. So the other ends up being 3 high. And I'm basically just making a box. And for the bottom, they have little square pieces of wood. I'm drawing it out on the table like you can see me. And cut those down. They made a good bottom. for the truck bed. So this is just to give you an idea of how I assembled it, but I ended up using, I had to cut 6 long to be the 6 of each of the ones that I combined together to make the long ones. That equals out to 9 inches because they're 3 high. And then I had to do 6 of the side ones. I can't remember. I think they're right at 2 inches. So there is the actual one. And you won't see all of those little things I used to glue them together. I had to use something small so they would attach well. So that's when I use those skinny stir sticks. And I'm going to paint the whole thing black. I'm not as concerned about getting, you know, a real full coverage on the inside. I do the best that I can because you're not going to see that. Now on my Cricut, I printed out, I first did a stencil and it turned out to be a hot mess. So I repainted, did the other side and put that fresh cut Christmas trees. And now I have these little sticker wood pieces from Dollar Tree. And I take 2 of the trees and I paint them with this is olive green. And I don't know if I show that. I thought I did, but when I was editing, I didn't see it. They have little stickers on the back, and I'll leave those for elevation. But I paint them with this Folk Art matte olive green. And then I do some white on them for like a snowy effect. And then I do go back with some Waverly Antique Wax to dirty them up. I also take Waverly Antique Wax and dirty up the truck using a baby cloth, a baby wipe. And I do it on this box as well. So the letters are kind of dirty looking. This is all just temporary right here. I don't have anything glued down. So I got those trees from Walmart last year. And I've got 3 small ones and 2 larger ones. And now you can see where I took the antique wax with the baby wipe and just went over the truck until I liked it. And then over the truck bed, the words. And now I'm trying to figure out where do I want these. I changed my mind. And now I'm going to glue this down once I position it using super glue, wood glue, and hot glue. And I have to be really quick because of the hot glue. Oh, and I put little lights. They're kind of like little lights. I just put some gray circles and then I put some red on the inside. But I think this turned out neat. And I did not glue the trees down in there because I thought, you know, this could be, I do end up adding some polyfill for snow. But someone could, I'm trying to figure out where to put those trees still. You could change out the wording, put a different piece of wood over the top of that, do pumpkins. You could put pumpkins in the back. So I didn't glue those trees down, but they're in there snug enough. So now I'm going to glue those little bitty trees on each side. And I'll leave the little sticky dot on there for elevation. But I put hot glue for security. And then I have this little ornament that I got from Walmart last year. And I'm going to put it on that license plate thing. It says Farm Fresh Trees. It's just a little wood slice. And it had a little bead, so I'm going to put the bead back on. But I did the antique wax all over the whole thing. The truck, the tires, the truck bed. And now the paint kind of made those original hanger holes close up, so I'm trying different things to get those opened up so I can get some twine back in there. I'm using a paper clip, I think. And then I take the twine and I have to put glue on the end to get it to go through there. And I brought it through the front, tied some knots. I like it. It turned out a lot better than I thought. And there's the polyfill I just placed around. And it can be changed out for different seasons. Of course, I mainly do fall and winter and Christmas, Easter. But I like how it turned out. So I'm going to try to get this uploaded and work on another one while it's uploading and see if it'll allow me to do that, because it always says don't close the browser out. But I hope you enjoyed this, and if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you all. And I hope this gives you some inspiration. Thank you, and you all have a good day.